Hey everyone, it is Tuesday the 10th of September 2024 at 10:11 in the evening. I have finally updated my entire phone and been able to remove all the videos, so I have room, which is awesome. I think this video is on its side. I slept really late today until almost 1 p.m. Finally started using my side pillow and my knee pillow again, and it made the world of difference. The sheets from Woolworths that I bought are awesome. They're honestly the best sheets I've bought in so long, and only $18 a set, so that's awesome. I called the vet about making an appointment for tomorrow to get Boss's band-aid off. But I wanted his nails to be clipped because when I went in on Saturday, I mentioned to the vet that some of them looked like they hadn't been done, and he said that he got his nurse to do them while in the operation, but she obviously was a bit too hesitant because of how long the wicks are. Anyway, he said he'd do it when he changed the bandage on Saturday, but we both forgot. So I mentioned it on the phone, and because he had no availability tomorrow, so she went away, the person who answered, and spoke to him and came back and said, can he come in today at 3? And I was like, yeah, and it was already after 2. So me and Boss went into town and had his bandage removed, so it didn't need to go back on, which is cool. And the vet did cut his nails. He got a couple cut too short when they bled, so the vet had to put stuff on them, but they're now much more manageable. Boss's stitches and everything are looking really, really good. I haven't had to use the cone on him. I've sort of taught him enough now that he knows if he licks, I show him the cone, and he knows not to, and he hasn't been licking, so I'm really happy. I took a water sample to the pool place. Again, they said that's just that everything's out of whack real bad. And they said at one point it must have been a magnesium pool, and that's awesome because it's literally, I was thinking about it falling asleep in bed a few nights ago, how much I would love, like if I had my own place and my own pool and everything was sort of mine from scratch, I would have a magnesium pool. So to be told that, that's awesome. And I'm fairly certain it can go either way, fully chlorine or back to magnesium, depending on what I pay for, I guess. I showed them the photos of everything I've taken since. I'm at the point now where I don't really want to spend any more money on the pool before actually paying for the technicians to come out, and it turns out it costs $65 for a half an hour on-site service. So that's like pretty reasonable, I feel, for 2 of them to come out and check all the equipment, check the pool, go through everything. And I'm more than happy to pay $65 for that. I did say though, and it's sort of, and I've been going back and forth today, because if I live according to what I said, it's not really living according to what I believe, which was that I really just don't want to spend money, great deals of money, which is again why I haven't taken the filter in, because that's about 160 upwards, they've said, until I know what it's like here on the weekends when I'm not alone. And like I feel like I need that based on the last couple and how they've gone, for me to actually have full safety and security, because as much as I love it up here, I don't have that feeling at the moment. I mean, I do, I guess, deep down, if I'm honest, but at the same time, like, it was a pretty shocking weekend. And I didn't sign up to be verbally abused by people, which is what's been happening because, you know, just copious amounts of alcohol. And I wrote this really long post about it yesterday, and YouTube wouldn't let me post it because of how long it is. Oh, maximum characters are super annoying for people like me. But throughout writing the post, I got to the realization and the conclusion that, like, I do believe everything is happening for a reason, and it's all lessons. And I absolutely believe I'm here again in that sense. If I had known what I was walking into, absolutely would not have left my home in Melbourne. I just wouldn't have even thought about it. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I'm glad that I'm here, but I also feel like it's not unreasonable to myself to give myself a few more weeks, really, just to see how it settles over the weekends when I'm not alone. Turns out Sammy is coming by herself this Friday. I thought her son and the grandkids would be coming because they didn't make it last weekend. She said something about him working shift work, so he can't. And my mum and my friends were sort of like, you must be really pleased about that. And I'm like, well, I am in a sense, you know, but at the same time, I'm also really still very concerned about the septic tank. Like, I spoke to the people at the pool store, and I spoke to the people at the dollar store, because I paid all of this, right? Look at it all, yeah? $7 worth of that for inside the cupboards still, yeah. And I didn't spend the $20, just checking on my spring rolls. I didn't spend the $20 on the chlorine, which I probably should have, because they did say to me, even in the meantime, without buying and doing the bigger stuff, that, what am I trying to say? That it will continue to change colour again. And I don't really want all the work and effort I've already done wasted, so I'm probably going to have to go and get the $20 worth of chlorine. But yeah, so I am feeling really good. I am feeling more like myself, which is good. I think the fact that I've uncrowded my room, and it's definitely not finished. Like, I've got heaps of boxes of like all my quotes, butterflies, ornaments, Buddhas, you know, oil diffuser, all of that sort of stuff has to be done. I have organised extra power for both the living room and my bedroom, so that's an awesome weight off my shoulders, because I haven't really been able to do much until figuring that out, but I've done that now. And setting up like the storage compartment with all my excess stuff in it, that's made me feel more secure. I am looking forward to just having a weekend with my friend, because the version of my friend who I've seen since arriving here isn't a person I know. Definitely not the person I remember. So it is going to be interesting, and I am looking forward to it. Right, I was talking about the septic tank. I'm definitely going to have to look into it. I guess I'm going to see how the weekend plays out, like in regards to what I say and ask and things like that. Because I really am just sort of having to remind myself to treat this sort of almost like a share house accommodation sort of thing, which isn't in any sense how I originally thought about it before I got here. But now I'm sort of thinking about it in the terms of, like, it could be worse. My room is cute and amazing. Like, my bills are so much less obviously up here. And it really is an amazing atmosphere. Like, down in Melbourne, I used to have to talk myself up to going out. But when the lady said, can you come in at 3, and it was already after 2, I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I consciously even thought about it on the drive. I was like, I like just this, the spur of the moment sort of thing up here is so different. Like, I want to pack a bag and have it in my car that's like got a swimsuit and towel and change their clothes, and you know, my going away medication thing, and just stuff like that for spur of the moment stuff, especially when boss is with me. So there's that. But yeah, so I wrote myself a shopping list because I've spent hundreds of dollars on food, but it's still not, I still have to cook. Yeah. There's my spring rolls. And bing bing. So anyway, I wrote myself a shopping list in just regards of things like I need to always sort of buy, like, you know, bread and dog food. And I was going to get like tomatoes and a few other things, but I get paid tomorrow, and I was like, I really can't be fucked, but I knew I had to go in and get dog food because I need to give bosses antibiotics. So I grabbed that and bread. Oh, fresh bread and butter with spring rolls sounds good. So yeah, I've been looking online for a few things that I want, that I'm gonna get. And I also pulled in a shelf that I noticed out the back area about a week ago that I thought would be perfect in my room. It's like this little tall, narrow shelf with a cupboard at the bottom. And I put that in my room, and I just have to wipe it down, and it does fit perfectly. So I'm gonna start unpacking the like ornaments and whatnot, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get anything more done today. I'm pretty tired and I'm hungry. So yeah, cheers, talk later, bye.